2015 marked GVTV's first trip to Comicpalooza, the hugely popular convention held in Houston, Texas. The crew were overwhelmed with all the activities, guests, and sheer size of the event. One of the more interesting booths we encountered over the weekend was for NASA.
Hey guys, it's Courtney.
Courtney got the chance to geek out over robotics with Emily.
So Emily, tell me a little bit about your job here.
My job here at NASA is to work on robotic systems. We specialize in humanoid robotics, and what I do is I take the technology from working on humanoid robotics and I apply it to actual human applications as opposed to just having a robot that looks like a human.
It was awesome to hear that the con attendees were just as excited over science and technology as we were.
So what has been your experience here at the cons? How much fun have you guys had?
The cons are amazing. A lot of people think I'm just wearing an expensive cosplay outfit, and so they get a little geeked out when I say, no, this is actual NASA astronaut exercise device hardware.
That's amazing.
And it's a lot more expensive than their phone.
It's always cool when we get to run into friends at events, like the Comic Book Men. Ming Chen caught us up on what it's been like for them, making con appearances over the past year, and Mike Zapsik was sure to throw in his support too.
Okay, how you guys doing?
Good.
How are you? I love this con to death. Allen City is amazing. It's an amazing con. That's where we met. But Comicpalooza, no one thinks that you can throw a big comic book convention in Houston. You don't really think of Houston and comic books going together, but they have pulled it off. This is one of my favorite conventions in the country, probably in the world.
Since we saw you last fall in San Antonio, you've really been making the rounds around the country, hitting a lot of comic book conventions. In fact, you'll be coming back to Alamo City Comic Con this fall. You can see them again, but what's it like moving from the comic book store to the comic book convention floor?
I'm an adventurer. I'm a wanderer. I'm kind of the Lord of the Rings without the ring. I like to, I want to be the guy from Kung Fu, like traveling from place to place.
Known for his stellar cosplay photography, Bryan Humphrey made his first Texas Con appearance working at Comicpalooza. He chatted a bit about where he got his start and how his photography has progressed throughout the years.
Bryan, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about how you got started photographing all the cosplayers and working at conventions?
Well, for me, I started going to Dragon Con in 2001, but I started taking pictures like everyone else in 2005. I took photos that I could actually show people in 2007, and then eventually I just kept taking pictures of the same part of Dragon Con. It just kept coming, and it just kind of got out of control. And Dragon Con made me official a couple years ago. All right, so my big project for this year is I did Mad Scientist with the Camera presents costumes of Dragon Con 2014. So it's going to be an annual production. And this is all just from Dragon Con 2014, shot over 5 days in Atlanta.
I got to make a spotlight page. But you've seen this costume before on one of the episodes, but these books are all, well, his yearbooks have always been a big popular thing to see at the events, to see if your costumes made it into the books. So it's something to look forward to, not only from Comicpalooza, but from the future events that Bryan's at.
Ah, spring.
Filthy, shameful spring.
An icon to many comedy nerds, Joel Hodgson took time from his busy schedule to chat a bit with Celis about the creation of Mystery Science Theater 3000.
We're here with the great and legendary Joel Hodgson of Mystery Science Theater 3000 fame. How are you doing today, sir?
Good, thanks.
That's awesome. So, we're all huge fans of the show and watch it all the time it's on. What was the whole original idea behind that? Because I know I go to the movie theater and just bullshit, talk about the movie when it's bad.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the origin of it. It's like, I think I started thinking about it maybe in college when I went to college, this was in the early 80s, and people used to, we all had to watch TV in one room. It wasn't like every college kid had a computer, they could watch what they wanted, we all had to gather together. So that meant sometimes you had to watch things you didn't want to watch, and sometimes you'd say stuff.
You just had a running commentary.
Yes, because you didn't want to watch what someone else was watching. So I think that's how it started.
Tell me, do you miss the robots?
The dreams of Thompson. These are puppets, right?
done?
Did I wreck it? Oh, I guess.
Oh, you
this interview's
destroyed the
over.
fantasy.
This interview.
They're not real? Oh, no.
Another guest making their Texas Con debut was iconic cosplay personality Chere. Cosplaying for about a decade, she's really made her mark on the costuming world, and it was awesome getting to meet her in person.
Hello. I'm sure a lot of you out there have seen her on Facebook. She's got a large following. She's been cosplaying since 2005. Yeah, I believe. Yeah. And has amazing work. We're all very excited to see her. How's it going this weekend?
It's going fantastic. This is my first time in Texas, and I love it. People are super, super friendly here. Comicpalooza is a really good show. I'm having a great time.
Belle told us a bit about the building process of Marvel character Hela, as well as offered advice to those thinking about beginning their first costume.
It was a challenge for me to do. I tried to challenge myself with costumes, and Goddess of Death. I mean, it can't... She's just badass, and what more reason do you need?
And for those of you who aren't familiar, Hela is related to the character that became known as Loki, and is involved with Odin and Valhalla and the goddess of the other death realm. So be sure and look that up in Marvel Comics. Cosplay is getting bigger and bigger.
It sure is.
You're having a lot more people coming to conventions, a lot more people interested in building. For somebody who might be intimidated, maybe they don't see someone out there right now that represents their body type,
right?
Or maybe they're really short, maybe they're curvy, or whatever. What kind of advice would you give them to give them a little push to just go for it?
So I would encourage you to, first of all, do a character that you love, that means something to you. It doesn't matter your body type. It matters if the character is close to you, and because if you're close to the character, you're going to have a lot of fun in the costume, and you're going to have a better time at the convention.
Like many others, Bella's experienced bullying and negativity, but persevered and decided not to let any of that keep her from the hobby that she loves so much.
I used to be bullied a little for how I look, and I almost stopped cosplaying back in 2008 after I did Ivy Valentine for the first time, because people were being down about me. And the attention that I received, I just didn't know how to handle it and everything like that. But I decided that I wanted to do this for myself, and that it was too much fun to give up, so I kept on doing it.
Overall, Comicpalooza was a massively fun event for us, and we were glad to get the chance to show you just a bit of the awesomeness you can find when you attend this con. Yes, but totally worth the effort. We got there early to get the lay of the land. Little did we know that we'd not only get a jump on things, but score some great interviews from some well-known Babylon 5.
I had never worked in science fiction before.